Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Las Vegas Aces against the Los Angeles Sparks. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
A playoff atmosphere in the building tonight. Two of the elite teams in the WNBA squaring off.
This is as good as it gets. There's only a few teams in the league on this level.
Yeah, and you know what? To me, this is a preview of the playoffs. You know, if they don't meet in the postseason, I'll be shocked. And guys, the energy in this arena with these fans, it's going to be off the charts.
So the Sparks will get the first possession. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer.
They're on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early.
And that is so key in a basketball game.
Gray outside. Pass to Lloyd. Puts up a three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, we are seeing why Lloyd was dubbed the Gold Mamba. She's got the mentality to answer right back.
Takes the three. Cheyenne Parker comes up with the rebound.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
And Jackie Young came into this league as a good passer, but she's taken it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and as her scoring continues to improve, so does her playmaking. That makes her very difficult to defend with the ball in her hands. She's already fulfilled her immense potential.
Rejected by Azurá Stevens.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Wilson. Jackson gets the bucket. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Gray outside. Wilson. Now here is Lloyd. Again, Jewel Lloyd missing.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Gray outside.
Pass to Parker Tyus.
Outside Lloyd. They need this. She squares up and sinks it.
Knocking down shots. It's really what Lloyd does. An instant spark offensively in the backcourt.
Here's Jackson. And the Sparks, another three.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Young. Good D by De'Erica Hamby.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Jackson.
Gray defending.
Back to Jackson.
Launches a three, and the Sparks another three.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Gray comes out of the gate empty. Here's Hamby. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Defensively giving up far too many open looks.
To battle back, they'll need to simply shore up their defense. It's as easy as that.
Now here's Parker Tyus.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Yep, count it.
A 6-foot point guard. Jackie Young has tremendous size, and she uses it well.
Jackson with the ball.
Gray picks her up.
Back to Jackson.
Plum. And the Sparks, another three.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here's Parker Tice.
To the inside. Over Stevens.
A shot by Parker Tice, no good.
And the Sparks with possession here.
Jackson outside.
There's the triple. Another three for the Sparks.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Parker Tice the screen.
Young busts the J after a cagey pass fake.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson.
Another three for the Sparks.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Sparks on top. They lead by 18. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And we'll see if we're in. So both teams making some changes here.
Well, you look at the run the Aces are on. Do you think we can call them a dynasty?
Over the last 4 years, they have 3 trips to the finals and 2 championships. Now, I think the coming seasons will determine if they are officially a dynasty, but they're definitely on that path.
This Aces squad struggling. Pass to Gray. Crosses over. The Sparks grab the miss.
Jackson with the ball.
For 3. Good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
They're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter. But still, they've got some ground to make up.
Good on the three-point shot.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Now here is Lloyd. She's got 5. Inside.
Back to Jackson.
Plum. Sims up top.
Left side, Jackson.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Young shot's good.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Here's Jackson. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. She's taken just 10 shots.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Now here's Young.
Guarded by Jackson.
Young shot is off. Here's Sims. And Jewel Lloyd pulls it down. Pass to Gray. And here's Gustafson. Now here's Young. And she's good on the 3-ball.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
And the basket by Plum.
It's so nice to have somebody who can take charge, take the offense like she has.
Well, they got to be feeling good about having the ball in her hands right now. I mean, she's just making play after play.
Now here is Lloyd. She's got 5. Beyond the arc. Stevens grabs the board.
I'm sorry to say it, guys, but she's given them little to nothing at the offensive end.
And the Sparks call time here.
Now the Sparks with it. Here's Jackson. Drills it from outside.
And she's definitely making her presence felt here in the first half. She has been just incredibly effective so far.
Outside Young. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clock at 4. From past the arc. The shot, no good.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson.
Another one falls for the Sparks.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Sparks on top, just dominating this one. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes.
And Jackson, a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her, and that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Pass to Gray. Now here is Lloyd. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Gray. Jacks up a 3. The shot off that time. And it's Asia Wilson with the foul. That's her first foul.
Jackson right side.
Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Another 3 for the Sparks.
It's pretty impressive watching Kelsey Plum run the offense like this. She has a gift for spotting open teammates.
Young with it. 12 points for her. That's her 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. Here's Jackson.
Good, and the assist goes to Rakia Jackson.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points. Well, she's never one of the taller players in the lane, but Lloyd's crafty moves help her get buckets down low.
And Jewel Lloyd, what a fantastic player. So consistent over the years.
Well, she started off strong, the #1 overall pick in 2015, WNBA Rookie of the Year, and she's only gotten better from there.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of the hole because she is not helping their offense.
Plum, covered by Lloyd.
Plum gets the bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here's Parker Tyus.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's Young. Hamby grabs the miss.
A slow start to the second half. Seems like they left their offense in the locker room.
Back to Jackson.
Launches it. Another three for the Sparks.
I'm waiting for the fire alarm to go off the way they've come out blazing in this second half with 5 straight makes.
Parker Tyus outside.
Pass to Young.
Back to Parker Tyus.
And that time also missed a shot.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control of the boards has given them control of this game.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from beyond the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get going, then you're in trouble because they can hit even when they're well defended.
Now here's Gray. Jackie Young from outside. Stevens grabs the board.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Lloyd from long range buries the long-range jumper.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
This one for three, and the Sparks another three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
Now here's Parker Tyus.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Young's shot is off.
Yeah, she made a good move, but just ran herself into an area where a defender was waiting for her.
Let's go with a three. Cans it from downtown.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Parker Tyus.
Looking to get back on track. And Young with the lay-in.
And this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength.
And now Jackson. Back to Jackson.
There's the three. She just can't miss. 8 up, 8 in, flawless.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
Now here is Lloyd. 10 points for her. The three ball. Unable to get that one to go. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Sparks ahead, running away with this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And here is... Teams will make substitutions. And it's the Aces with the ball. Outside Hayes. Lloyd.
It's hauled in by Cannon.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside. Wow, it is a huge day on the glass for a player who's, you know what, they're giving up a lot of size to bigger players out there. Very impressive.
And it's good. 2 points.
Well, with such a detailed offensive skill set, Hayes gives defenders a ton of different looks.
Three-pointer. Gets it to go from downtown.
Wow. I mean, what can you say?
And it's the Aces with the ball. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Offensive rebound.
Here's Gustafson. She drains it from the right block.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Burrell. Jackson. Now Cannon. Covered by Gustafson.
Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Here's Jackson. And the Sparks, another three.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Now here's Young. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Pass to Jackson. Here's Burrell. Lets it go from deep. Egbo pulls it in. And here are the Aces now. Here's Lloyd. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here's Jackson.
And that one good.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Here's Hayes. Back to Young. Shoots the three. Knocks down the three ball.
A playmaker in the backcourt. Hayes moving it to the open teammate.
Here's Jackson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's been
Tim.
a lot of fun to watch.
And the Aces making a change here. And it's the Aces with the ball. Pass to Lloyd. Here's the three. Russell pulls it in. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Now here's Gray.
Parker Tyus outside.
Young. Misses from short range.
Jackson outside.
Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Three-pointer. Yes. Great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this.